up to their launch. You can see the
I think what we're going to do is to just talk about
numerous
this
astronauts and cosmonauts over the years, right before they made their
These
own
guys
journeys
are the
into
latest
space.
three liars going up to, well,
Reed
going
Wiseman.
nowhere actually, but they'll tell you they're going to the ISS. Keep an eye on the middle guy.
Then the crew members
Yeah.
received the traditional blessing
This guy
of Russian
is
Orthodox
forever
priests.
wiping his face and forever
priests
grabbing
also
people
taking
and doing
time
all kinds of
to
stuff.
bless the rocket,
These guys are
usually
supposed to be going
members
into
of the
space,
media
and if you
before
recall
launch.
back in the
And around
60s,
8:57
when they pulled
a.m.
this hoax,
Central
remember
Time
they all had to be isolated and couldn't be touched. These guys are walking out of some shabby hotel. They're about to check out this guy with his hand in his pocket on the left. He's going to grab at this guy. He's going to shake his hand. And they both have like a bunch of filth or slime or whatever, so they wipe off their hand. They're like, yucky. I forgot I was supposed to. He reminds me of the guy from the Inspector Clouseau. Remember with the laughing gas? In Clouseau, I will kill you.
And Reed Wiseman of NASA on the right.
These guys aren't astronauts, man. Look at these guys fake grabbing at him. Look at them. They're not even grabbing at him. They're just putting their hand into the frame. They're making him look out to be like rock stars or something. Idiot. So anyways, recall, if you will. Okay, now they do the little touching family thing, and the little girl looks away. That's not my daddy.
You can see the bus departing.
No, I just find it funny. I find it real funny that they're in a room with a wooden floor and they're on a Persian rug. Okay, maybe Turkish, something. You get the point. Even maybe a nice Eastern Chinese. And they're putting together this suit, and they're calling it a space. And here he goes with the washing, his wiping and washing, and always for grabbing people. It's probably because he's sweating. You know what happens is when you dye your hair,
and that was about 4.5 hours.
the next day you're all sweaty because he over dyed it, so his scalp's sweating, and that's what's happening. As you can tell, he just dyed his hair. It's a horrible, horrible dye job. All right, but that's not even the main point. The main point is nobody's going into space. Look at this. It looks like it's in some. So they have this equipment on rickety tables, on Persian rugs, whatever, in a room full of dust. And finally, you see air masks, or not air masks, but just the face covers. But their hands are uncovered. Right? You do see all this is all a big joke. So now let's move forward to the to where they're talking to their family, and they're putting these little suits into use.
Thank you.
All right. Poopy suits. Poopy suits. Poopy suits. Poopy suits. Poopy 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 suits.
And at this point, you can see each of the crew members conducting those pressurization checks on their SPaCe launch and entry suits. These again done to ensure the
Yeah, you might want to go ahead and rethink that.
integrity of all of the seals on the suits prior to the crew making their way to the launch pad.
There's a woman coming up in the audience here. I want you to take a real good look at. Not that one. The one that's in the audience. She's going to be on the cell phone. We're going to grab a snapshot of her because I watched this twice and she looks very, very familiar to me. But I would like to bust it before I put this thing up. She's let me just show you. It's coming up soon. So anyways, each one of these clowns go through. Look, they're on another rug in this dirty old dusty room, pretending to get ready to go into space, don't you know? With all this high-tech equipment right here. Checking the pressurized pressure suit of the Kaborsky poopy suits. Look how hard, no, watch this guy. Watch how hard he's pretending that he has to walk. And watch as this goes on, as this happens, these guys forget this is supposed to be hard to do. And they're going to start just moving their arms about and swinging around. In fact, when Baldy here pulls up his chair, because he's the third one to go through this little hoax scenario, he'll just whip that chair under him like he's just stepping into a bar, man. Right here, that woman, man. Yeah, anyways, this is a side point, but that looks like a dead ringer for the character under plastic surgery, once known as Marcia Clark, the so-called O.J. Simpson prosecutor. She had some plastic surgery done, which is well known. That absolutely, to me, looks like the same character. So, of course, the O.J. Simpson trial, you know, you knew that was a hoax, right? All of that stuff. That goes back to Capricorn 1. That goes back to the movie O.J. Simpson played in. The fake Mars landing. Hoax, lie.
Behind a protective pane of glass to maintain their quarantine status.
See, it's all just a big joke. See how the thing's not even closed? Give me a break, son.
European Space Agency officials,
come on
managers,
now.
Along with the friends and family.
These are literally props. Movie props. You can see that, right? These are movie props. All these guys are now, they're starting to get tired. See, so they're forgetting protocol now. They're just all standing around. See, watch this guy. See how they're supposed to be helping him move like it's really tough? Watch how he's all hunched over walking, right? Like he's really moving his feet around. He's like, oh, help me sit down. Help me move. Okay, move this in. Okay? Oh, thank you. Oh, it's really tough going right there. Woof. Really tough stuff. Yeah, help me move the chair in. Now let's watch this last guy. I call this guy like the, I don't know, he's kind of like the jock character. Always waving forever, like smiling too much. And then watch him when he gets off. He just whips that chair underneath him like he owns the place. He's like, man, I don't need no help from you. You know, that just proves that all they're doing is fake movements. They're pretending. Now here's the fake touching conversation with the kids. How high are you going to be? 25? That's your 7? That's a liar. Now notice the reflection of the kid in the glass and the hands right below his chin. Watch the hands. It's going to be a classic now you see it, now you don't trick. Make no mistake about it. There is no chance that is not there for a reason. No chance whatsoever. Watch again.
Right now, and then I'll get in first, and I'll go get in my seat, and this guy named Ildar, a very good guy, he's going to strap me all in, and then he'll strap Alex in, and then when Max comes down, Ildar will give Max gravity, and Max will hang him up on the hatch, and then we'll close the hatch, make sure he looks just right, and then we'll be ready to roll.
Sounds technical.
I am unbelievably excited. Excited to go in there. I don't know. Hopefully I'm just...
How far do you be from Earth?
I will only be about 250 miles. So, like from Texas...
Okay, now watch this idiot. He's like, oh yeah, okay, I got this, man. I'll go ahead and handle this.
I might be able to...
Let me just go whip this chair underneath here. Like, yeah, don't even worry about that. I got it. Yeah, don't even, hey, what are you doing, Grab? Let me just give me that shit. You people think we're going to space, man. It's funny.
Oh, by the way, your cousin Steve moved in already. He's keeping me company for the 6 months. Don't worry. See you later, buddy.
Yeah, we don't look as good as some other... I'm with you, Ellie. I'm so glad we got to hug each other in Star City. Those were great hugs. We got good pictures.
Do you like us with our space and luggage?
Preparations were complete. Final farewells were said. The crew
We walk in step with our space
forward.
luggage.
Farewell to everyone
Come
as they
say
walk
hello
down.
to us. We'd love to say hello to you before we go. It's the same rent-a mob that was back at the hotel. Now let's go ahead and break our quarantine once again.
The crew of Expedition 4041 is ready.
Give me that bare naked hand and give me those germs. Please, more germs.
The crew speaking with the Russian space.
Please, even more germs.
It's great when it rains.
Whatever that means.
It's good for the road. Maxim, good luck. Good
Do you
luck to
notice we
all.
got the poopy suits on?
And again, with those farewells complete, the crew members boarding their bus at about 11:57 a.m. Central Time today for the ride over to launch pad number 1. That drive typically takes about 25 minutes.
Oh, did they say
The crew were
11:57?
able
Of
to
course,
arrive at the
that's
pad at
377.
12:22 p.m. Central Time, so just this afternoon.
Give me a
for
big
us here
hug.
in Houston.
Go ahead and give me more of your skin onto my clean suit. Oh, come around here, baby. Let's do the walk with our space luggage.
Mr. Chairman of the State Commission, the crew is here at the launch pad. We're
Give me
ready to
some of
launch.
that space debris on my throat more. Give me some skin. Mwah. You're under arrest for impersonating an astronaut. All of you will be coming in for questioning. Now walk up to the top of the stairs and wave. Then we will cut to a different scene entirely and pretend you're going to the top.
Thank you. Thank you.
Arrivederci!
And with that, the 3 crew members waving goodbye at the
With
pad
the
and boarding
space
their
luggage.
for the ride to the top of the Soyuz rocket in order to board into their Soyuz capsule.
This is just at the beginning of the depancing of the space HoAx. More's to come.
All the best. And have a great flight.
You are too. We don't go anywhere. We don't go into space. It's all a hoax. Look at us go around the corner and then we will cut to a different version. See, all of a sudden, there we go. You never noticed nothing.
For the ride to the top
You
of the
just do
Soyuz
as we
rocket
say,
in order to
okay?
board their capsule.
Nobody go to space. Nobody.